There's a lot of things that make up your house, and this inspector's got to look at 1,000 components in like 3 or 4 hours. Okay, he can't spend all month out there. So no matter how thorough he is, how methodical he is, he might miss some things. And here's just a handful of things that he made that are commonly missed by a general inspector. First thing is expansion joints that have been recaulked. So a lot of times, and this is probably isn't anything nefarious, it may just be out of ignorance, somebody just recaulks an expansion joint. If it's that wide at the top and that wide at the bottom, there's a good chance something's moved. Probably the next most common thing is going to be previous repair work. Signs that things have been worked on before. Patches in the driveway, patches in the patio, the way some of the cracks are pinched back together. Drainage issues. It's probably the next largest thing that gets missed is if you have, especially if you have a lot on a slope, those drainage concerns can be overlooked just because may not be on their checklist. A couple things that I think they hyper focus on are going to be the spall cracks or the corner cracks right on the very corner of the foundation. Those are typically not a structural deficiency, it's just concrete chipped off. And then the post-tension caps, I think that's something you should take care of, but it's not the end of the world. Floor elevations are the next thing. Now a lot of guys, and there's one of the videos, and maybe we'll put a clip in here of what this looks like. They use zip levels, CompuLevels, the measuring device to measure slabs. Sometimes these guys put those measurements in, sometimes they don't. They may not be able to read those measurements all that well. And if they have some preset formula that says if the foundation is greater than X inches off, then it's a problem. If it's under that number, then it's not a problem. That may or may not be accurate for your situation. Last couple things, if you have a pier and beam home, a lot of times they can't even gain access to the crawl space. So, sometimes the piers and the condition of the piers that support the house may or may not be properly evaluated. And then there are some little telltale things, very specific areas that can crack and show signs of movement that may be very easy to gloss over. And even us, sometimes we got to take 2 or 3 takes before we get it right. So, I might walk by something 2 or 3 times and finally go, hey, hang on, what is that? Even though I'm trained to look for it.